As I scrolled online looking for amazing Black Friday deals, I came upon this. A mouse with a wide range of LEDs selling for $80 was now reduced to a drastic discount by 50%. The mouse was now going for $40. Dang! I thought to myself, this is a steal. So I added the mouse to my cart with a list of all my other Black Friday deals. However, looking back, this was not my brightest purchase. At the moment, the mouse is now going for $30, $10 less than for what I purchased the mouse on Black Friday. Feeling bamboozled and quite honestly manipulated, I decided to dive into who really benefits from Black Friday. And spoilers, the ones who benefit the most are most definitely not consumers. Although the term Black Friday was meant to describe the mass shopping chaos that occurred in Philadelphia during the mid-1900s, in order to understand how Black Friday became what it's like today, we have to look at it from the perspective of a retail store. Stores at the time wanted to remove the negative connotations of the term Black Friday in order to increase profits. One of the main ideas was to turn Black Friday into Big Friday, which, well, honestly, isn't as catchy. However, Black Friday was turned into a positive phrase by describing when businesses had profit margins, which is called being in the black. This shows how Black Friday is a retail store's favorite holiday. However, quite honestly, Black Friday fell off. What used to be a one-day in-person mega shopping spree has now become an overextended and drawn-out sales month. Because most spending happens to be around late November to December, big retailers like Target are trying to capitalize by extending their so-called Black Friday period to draw in large revenues. So what used to be a shopping mosh pit for middle-aged adults has now become digitized, ruining the effect of Black Friday. So, what does this mean? This means that, due to the fact that Black Friday continues to expand, for example, from 1 billion to 9.1 billion purchases in the UK, this single day can increase consumer spending by a lot. However, businesses know this, so they will accumulate large inventories which they know will be dumped, offsetting the increase in consumer spending. Due to the movement of Black Friday online, large companies such as Amazon, who can widely promote, make huge profit margins due to their massive online shopping presence. However, sadly, brick-and-mortar stores, such as the maybe-closed down 7-Eleven near Fremd, needs to increase these advertising efforts to even stand a chance against these large corporations. That begs the question, are consumers benefiting during Black Friday? Thankfully, unlike the Black Fridays in the past, the dangers of shopping in person have been largely reduced. No longer will there be fighting crowds of people trying to get a 50% off television, probably because there aren't any. According to a YouTube channel by the name of Future Proof, discounts nowadays on average are about 25 to 30%, which is a lot lower than it has been in the past. A higher price would mean that there is less consumer spending, lowering the demand for that product. As discussed before, despite the higher prices, spending is increasing throughout the years due to the presence of e-commerce, shown by this chart. This chart shows that in 2014, the US went from $3 billion in sales at Black Friday to tripling at $9.2 billion as of 2022. So why this big increase in e-commerce? If price levels are actually increasing each subsequent Black Friday, wouldn't the sales margins be lowering as discussed with the brick and mortars? This would have been the case. However, as discussed before, retail giants such as Amazon spend millions of dollars on advertising, and e-commerce is increasing every year. Based on this, you can tell who is profiting the most off of Black Friday. Large corporations such as Amazon, who can afford to spend millions of dollars on advertising their 25% off deals. Although consumers may be benefiting a little, the lowering discounts leading to higher prices means that Black Friday is definitely not as impactful as before.